It's Friday, we're on our way home from Northumberland, and just decided to do a bit of sightseeing on the way and try and tick off a few more boxes of the ultimate historic county bingo challenge. So there you go, church in a field. We're on the B6318, which goes to a place called Chollerford. Heavenfield is located near Hadrian's Wall in Northumberland. It is the site of a pivotal battle fought in roughly 634 AD, and it marked the turning point in the struggle for control over Northumbria between the Anglo-Saxon king Oswald and the Welsh King Cadwallon ap Cadfan. According to the historian Bede, Oswald had returned from exile to reclaim his kingdom. Facing a much larger force, Oswald ordered his men to erect a large wooden cross on the battlefield. He led his troops in prayer before the engagement, an act that later established the site as a landmark of Northumbrian Christianity. Oswald's victory at Heavenfield resulted in the death of Cadwallon and the unification of the Northumbrian subkingdoms, Bernicia and Deira. Historically, this event is significant because it facilitated the mission of St. Aidan and the establishment of the monastery at Lindisfarne, effectively beginning the golden age of Northumbria. It's the first church in a field I've done on the historic county bingo so far. Made about a 30-mile detour, well 20 miles from the A1 to come up here. I would like to do the Hadrian's Wall footpath one year, but I thought, well, I'll come today because I might not come again. I haven't done a driving video here because I'm trying to find 3 places this morning, and so I'm using my phone, using the OS apps map as well. So, but we've just driven along about a 5-mile section of Hadrian's Wall. It's clear as anything. I don't think it's a particularly old church, this, but what a location. That's the road. The A69 is down in that valley. Goes from Newcastle to Carlisle, and we just turned off the A68, which is up there. That I think goes up to Jedburgh, up to the left. So I've got this to do, another couple of little videos this morning, and then I probably will do a driving video on the way home, at least until we get to the A1. But yeah, this is a bit of a thrill. The current church, St Oswald's in Lee, was built in 1817 on the site of an earlier medieval structure, believed to stand where Oswald raised his cross. The interior contains a Roman altar, likely repurposed from the nearby wall, which served as a base for a later cross, illustrating the site's layered history of Roman, Saxon and medieval occupation. The site of Heavenfield offers a unique overlap of Roman and early medieval history, though much of the battle's physical evidence remains buried or is based on centuries of local tradition. While no large-scale modern excavation has been conducted on the open fields, several significant chance discoveries and interior features provide archaeological context. Saxon foundations in the 1950s, dowsing techniques suggested the presence of a small two-celled Saxon church, late 7th century, beneath the current structure. A Roman altar. The church interior houses a Roman altar from around 200 AD, discovered nearby. It was historically repurposed with a hollowed-out socket to serve as the base for a stone cross. Repurposed stone. The north wall contains a fragment of stone with the Norman zigzag carving, indicating it was salvaged from the 12th century predecessor. 19th century accounts from antiquarians mention that human bones and rusting weapons were frequently unearthed when the surrounding fields were ploughed for agriculture. Hadrian's Wall remnants. Although the wall is not visible above ground here, geophysics and excavations at nearby turret 25B have confirmed that foundation courses remain buried. A shallow depression in the field still marks the original V-shaped ditch of the wall. Today, the site serves as the starting point for the St Oswald's Way, a 97-mile pilgrimage trail that ends at Lindisfarne. Something, of course, I would dearly love to do. Couple of yew trees in this churchyard. I hope it's open. I've got a funny feeling it's not. St Oswald in Lee, Heavenfield. What a beautiful church. And I think there are supposed to be the cross of Heavenfield. They're supposed to be Roman remains and Anglo-Saxon remains. Look at the organ. Wow. Beautiful old church. That was excellent, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm going to head back to the car now and press on to the next place for today. Then we've got a final place to visit, which is going to be a real thrill for me. But yeah, as I say, I'm not doing a driving video, so the smell of spring, it's delightful. Yeah, I'm not doing a driving video today, so we'll see you at the next one. Ciao.